As an adult, you may be reading more than you ever have before. This can be a great advantage, allowing you to explore topics that interest you and learn more about the world around you. However, it can also be difficult to read critically. Here are some tips to help you with that. Critical reading is the process of critically evaluating a text, looking for the author's intended meaning, and assessing the quality of the writing. It is important to use critical reading skills when evaluating information, whether you are reading for pleasure or for academic purposes. Even if you are not a student, it is important to be able to read critically. Critical reading will help you better understand the world around you and make informed decisions. Learning to read critically can help you become a more effective reader and thinker. What is critical reading? If you are like most adults, you probably read a lot. Reading is good for your brain, your education, and your entertainment. But reading is not always easy. Here are some tips to make reading easier for you. 1. Make a plan. When you start reading, take a few minutes to plan what you will read. This will help you focus on the text and less on the surroundings. 2. Use a reading app. Reading apps can be helpful if you do not have enough time to read a book. You can access the app while waiting in line, commuting, or anywhere else. 3. Switch to large text. If you have trouble reading small text, try switching to large text. This will help you see and read the text better. 4. Use a magnifying glass. If you have trouble reading small print, use a magnifying glass. This will make the font larger, so you can see it better. Take breaks. If you are reading for a long time, take breaks. This will help you avoid boredom and increase your chances of finishing the book. How to read selectively and critically. 1. Adults need to be critical thinkers to stay current. 2. If you learn to read critically, you will be better informed and enlightened. 3. Reading for pleasure is a great way to expand your vocabulary and build a solid foundation of knowledge. 4. Adults need to be able to read between the lines to understand what is being said. 5. If you practice critical reading, you will be better able to make well-informed decisions. How do you read between the lines? Adult reading is an important skill that can help you improve your life. In addition, reading can help you improve your critical thinking skills. Here are some tips to help you improve your reading skills. 1. Take your time to read. Reading slowly will help you understand the text. 2. Pay attention to the details in the text. Pay attention to the author's style, vocabulary, and sentence structure. 3. Use context clues to help you understand the text. Context clues can include setting, characters, and events described in the text. 4. Use flashcards to practice decoding words and sentences. 5. Read books that interest you. Reading books that interest you will help you learn more and improve your reading skills. 6. Practice makes perfect. Practice your reading skills until they are perfect. Why is it important to read critically? Reading for pleasure is important for adults, but it's also essential for keeping up with current events and keeping up with the demands of today's work and lifestyle. Reading for pleasure can be challenging, but with the right tips, it can become a fun and rewarding experience. Here are 5 tips for adults looking to improve their reading skills. 1. Set a goal. A reading goal can help you stay motivated. Make sure the goal is challenging but achievable. 2. Divide up your reading. Reading can be a solitary activity, but it's more effective if you break it up into smaller sections. Try reading for 30 minutes each day instead of all at once. 3. Focus. When you read, focus on the words on the page. Do not let your mind wander. 4. Get creative. You do not have to read the same old books all the time. Find new and interesting ways to read. 5. Get help. If you have trouble reading, ask a friend or family member to read to you. Why is critical reading important and what are the benefits of critical reading? Reading can be a fun and enjoyable activity, but it is also an important skill that adults need to use to improve their lives. Adults need to be able to read critically and understand what they are reading so they can make informed decisions. There are a few tips that can help adults read more critically. First, be aware of your own biases. As you read, pay attention to the assumptions you make and the emotions you try to hide. Pay attention to how you react to the text and try not to let your emotions cloud your judgment. Second, pay attention to the structure of a text. As you read, pay attention to the author's intent and try to figure out what the text is about. Pay attention to how the text builds toward a climax or resolution. Finally, pay attention to your vocabulary. As you read, try to expand your vocabulary and learn new words. This will help you understand the text better and make smarter choices. Why do I need critical reading? Reading is important for adults, both to learn new information and to enjoy fiction and non-fiction. However, reading can be challenging, especially for people who find reading aloud difficult. Here are some tips to make reading easier for adults. 1. Choose a book that interests you. Reading a book you do not enjoy can be frustrating and you will have a harder time focusing on the book. 2. Choose a comfortable place to read. Reading in a quiet place where you will not be distracted will help you focus on the book. 3. Choose a book that is the right length. Not all books are suitable for all readers. If a book does not interest you after the first few chapters, read it to the end and read the conclusion. 4. Start with short reads. Short reads are a good introduction to reading and do not require as much concentration as longer reads. 5. Take regular breaks. Reading for long periods of time can be tiring, and you should take a break every now and then to give your eyes and brain a break. Why do we need to be critical of reading? To stay current and keep up with the fast-paced world, it's important to take regular breaks and read for pleasure. Not only does reading keep you up to date, but it can also improve your critical reading skills and increase your comprehension and analytical abilities. You have many options when choosing what to read. You can read novels, non-fiction, or magazines. You can read online or offline. Whatever you choose, make sure you take regular breaks and read for pleasure, as it will not only keep you up to date, but also help you enjoy life and learn more. If you want to improve your reading skills as an adult, there are a few things you can do. First of all, you need to find something to read. There are many good books available at online bookstores. If you do not have time to read a book, you can also watch a movie or series that has been adapted as an audiobook. Second, you need to practice reading. There are several websites that offer free reading challenges. Once you have completed a reading challenge, you can use the skills you have learned to tackle other books. Finally, you need to find a reading partner. Reading with someone will help you improve your reading skills and make it more fun. If you cannot find a reading partner, you can try reading books online in a group. There are many online book clubs that are open to everyone.